大谷翔平ニュースチャンネルへようこそ。
ヤンキースは難しい時期にあると思うが、選手たちは戦い続けるために気持ちを高めなければならない。監督は試合後のインタビューでこう語った。以下のビデオをご覧ください。
Aaron, what was Sandoval doing that seemed to stump your offense?
Well, he was dominating us for one, but sinker, four-seamer, cutter, slider, and changeup. So I thought he was good. He was definitely sharp, but we got to do better. GT obviously smoked the homer, and then Volpe was able to chase him with the hit, but otherwise we just weren't able to really get much of the barrel in the ball enough. We had a base runner or two, first few innings we were able to work some walks, but we know we got to be better, period.
I know you've turned over a lot of stones. Anything else you can do to try to find it?
No, this is our group, and obviously, we have a new voice in there with Case, where we're trying to lay the right foundation, have the right conversations, free these guys up a little bit mentally. I think a lot of them that are going through a tough stretch, the game gets really hard and you start to press, and so you got to strike that balance. You've got to strike that balance between, coming in, preparing, ready to compete, but also going out there and having fun playing the game of baseball. And that's what we gotta find that balance, and that's what we're searching for.
How long do you think it typically takes a new hitting coach to really get to know the hitters and be able to make an impact? It hasn't been a week yet, so.
Well, I think he already has had an impact and is starting to get to know those guys. So I think you can start to learn guys almost right away, which I think Case is, and obviously with the help of Casey and Brad, those relationships are starting to be forged, and we'll keep growing in them every day.
One of the things Sean said last week was that this offense was kind of missing that grinded away from your starters getting to the bullpens. Why do you think that's kind of missing?
Yeah, I mean it has, in some ways, there's been some games lately that's actually been a little bit better, even where we've struggled. Like last night against Canning, he kind of shut us down, but we at least made him work hard to do it. So that's obviously an area we're trying to focus on. We're trying to get better for, and it's something that we've always been known for. And we recognize that we have to do a better job of that.
How much does it's just judged? You're 12 over 500 when he's off the IL and 8 under without him. How much?
Well, that's what the story is. So we can correct it. We got the players to do it. We have players with track record to do it. I understand that's the story, and it's fair for this year. We've been through stretches in 19 where we were down Judge and G and kept on banging. And those guys in that clubhouse are very capable. It's coincided with obviously the game's best player out, but so that's the story. But we're capable still. We got to find it. I mean, simple as that, And I know that's a broken record. I know that's a boring answer. We got to find it, and we got the guys capable of doing it, and we got to, start. And it's on all of us, on me, on the coaches, on staff, on players, to again strike that balance between, because the care factor is so much. And the game's so damn hard, and the hitting is so hard, you got to strike that balance between coming in, focused, work, preparation. Now 7 o'clock hits, 6:38 tonight, man, let's go play. Go play the game like a kid. And we got to find that balance.
When the struggles are persistent, as they have been, how do you, as a manager, how does your staff make sure that balance is being struck?
I mean, it's our life, and you try and create as for a lot of us, we've been in this game a long time, and you understand how difficult it is and how much of a grind the season is. And so you try and create an environment that no matter what you're going through, when you're flying high and riding high, to when you're going through the toughest stretches of the season, or in some cases the toughest stretch of your career, trying to create that environment that is conducive to providing the right kind of work and information and preparation for everyone, but also a place that you want to be, and that's a bit of a sanctuary, and that's the environment you're trying to create.
How perplexing is it that these guys with great track records, it's going on now past individuality?
Yeah, I mean, it's baseball.
It's misguided.
Yeah, but April and May, that wasn't the case. We're talking about a stretch, Randy. We're talking about, and frankly, a long stretch for some of these guys. And some of these guys that have been hurt have come back. So we're talking about, a couple guys that are going through a tough stretch. It's baseball. You're going to look back, and even great players are going to look back in a season. Man, I just, I was searching. They'll find it. They will find it. But it doesn't make it any easier to go through.
You've had some stretches this year where you guys haven't played well, including this one. You used the phrase, these guys are pissed. Mm-hmm. How pissed are you?
Look, we got a lot of pride in here, and you want to win, and that's why we show up every day, right? Goal is to shake hands at the end of the day, and we're trying to be the best team we can be. Try not to look. There's moments in time where you get frustrated and upset, but you get that'll weigh you down. That'll wear you down. You start getting overly emotional, high, low, mad. Look, we're human. There's going to be things in the moment that frustrate you. Our job is to work and figure it out.
You said earlier that 6:40 you want to go out there and play like a kid.
6:38.
6:30. I'm wondering if you feel like maybe that trait has been elusive in any way with this team. Like, are you sensing guys maybe putting a lot of pressure on themselves?
I think at different times, yeah. That's the ultimate test in this game. Is one of the real tests in this game. Because it is a game of failure, and on a big stage, and when you've done it, and you're going through it, striking that balance is one of the biggest challenges, and what separates a lot of players a lot of times is that ability to, again, kind of prepare, work, do what you need to do to be ready to go, but then when you go out there to play, like, now it's time to go play, and I've been there. I've had stretches in my career where I was terrible, and you got to get to that point of, I'm going to show up, ready to go, prepare, work, and I'm going to go have fun playing the game. And we got to, that's what we got to find right now when we're going through this tough stretch.
代わって一から賢くチーム作りができるようにならないと未来のエンゼルスはない。エンゼルス大谷翔平投手29が17日、日本時間18日の本拠地でのヤンキース戦に2番 DH で先発出場。第2打席で2打席連続となる中越え2塁打を放ち、3試合ぶりのマルチ安打をマークした。相手先発は右腕セベリーノ。今季1勝4敗、防御率 7.38 で、大谷は18年の初対戦で本塁打を放っている。初回1死走者なしからの第1打席ではないより低めの初球を捉えて、右前へ打球速度 108.6 マイル、約 174.7 キロの鋭い打球を飛ばした。第2打席は3回1死1塁から2球目の高め、チェンジアップを完璧に捉えて左中間へ運んだ。打球速度は 111.7 マイル、約 179.7 キロだった。一塁
ニュースレターは終了しました。面白かったらチャンネル登録してお友達とビデオを共有してください。さようなら、また会いましょう。